What's up, everybody? It's Danny back here again at Excellent Sound with my buddy Parker Remake. Damn it! Fucking shit!
Oh my god, what's up, you guys?
And we're gonna be showing you guys how to make this new abstract hit called Movie. Oh! Okay. Uh-huh. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but just like nobody on YouTube, we remake the entire drop here.
Every single time.
We're gonna show you guys how to make that a lead sound. Again, sounds like this. I'm gonna go through some of the different samples that I am using here, how I kind of made the drop, and mainly the main sound, and we're gonna give it to you guys totally free 99 down below in the link.
Oh yes.
So make sure you guys give us a saturated sub, a saturated love, a limited like. I'm sounding more and more like Logan Paul every day. I should go fucking kill myself. Wait,
yeah,
don't
dude,
say that.
This is not excellent.
Hashtag
this is not
Suicide
excellent
Force.
radio yet.
Damn, I just like double punned myself. That was fucked up. Anyway, yeah.
Before we get started, Future Bass is out right now.
It's out.
Everybody's been getting it.
So
grab your copy today.
A lot of love.
Right there. Look at that beautiful bass.
Actually,
and those machine guns.
Can I say something about that?
Yes,
We're actually using one of the sounds from Future Bass in this video. Yeah, believe it or not, you can make Bass House with Future Bass samples. You can make a bunch of shit.
You know what that's called?
What?
Bass House.
Bass House. Bass House. Yes, make sure you guys go get it, and make sure you check out our other packs on our website, but we'll get into that. Let's get into this right now, which is why you are here. So I'm going to show you guys what I did right here is I do have a little bit of sidechain compression, no care one cares. I'm using some bits from his song, which sound like this. Did that first little one shot, because I didn't feel like doing it. I think it's pretty much, that sounds like a car.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah, so again, we did the sound, which we're going to show you guys how to make. There's a little bit of perk right here. Just like so. This is the first building block of Signature Series Part Volume 4.
This is the first one.
3?
Yeah, volume 4.
No, it's Volume 3.
3.5.
No, it's Volume 4.
Yeah,
Volume 4. Signature Series Volume 4. Look for it in the next pack, which we will announce
stoked, you guys.
eventually
Get
somewhere.
stoked.
Yeah, all these samples will be available in that pack when we announce it. So I got a little Habstrakt kick that I made. Nice little thuddy. We got the snare. Sounds like this. Little Habstrakt, great house snare. What I was talking to Parker about earlier is actually I'll show you this hat, like the hat. It's just it sounds like shit, but
yeah,
it's like,
it does. Like by itself, it's like
some guys, and I'm trying to get there too myself. And we all can get there. It's just like they hear the gold in the sample.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like and they know to use that sample, and that's why it sounds so great in this mix. This hat sounds amazing. So we will have that in the Signature Series Volume 4. As well as the clap that I'm using is from Future Bass. It sounds like this.
Oh, dude.
It layers really nicely with the snare. And a little clap. So that's in there. And then we got some sub. That's pretty much it as far as what this drop looks like. It's just 4 on the floor beat with claps. A little perk hit on the 1 right here. A lot of house guys use these little perks right here. They do a lot of those.
Create that like swing kind of vibe.
They're like rim shots, yeah. A lot of people have been requesting us. We've been seeing your guys' request to do more house stuff. One guy emailed me.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do more house. I'll do
Where's
some progressive
all the house dudes out there, huh?
Yeah.
Where is
it? This is Bass House, but yeah. I'm down to do Plur House. You know, like hands up.
Oh, dude, for sure.
We have been doing some worship EDM.
Plur
though.
AF, dude.
Worship house, dude. Worship EDM.
Yeah, dude, that's great.
Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into this sound. Let's hear it again. It sounds so cool. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new MIDI track. I'm going to go Shift-Command-T or Shift-Alt-T if you got a PC. I'm going to copy my MIDI down. It's got some pitch bendage going on. Okay, so now we got that. I'm going to bring my audio effect rack. Don't forget this audio effect rack will be... Ooh, don't do that. Will be in the download description as well. So we are giving you the preset and the rack, which we're going to show you how to do all of that today.
Look at those beautiful effects.
I'm going to close that bitch up. Let's go ahead and Option, drag that to my new track. That's looking great. I'm going to turn it off for now. It's probably going to sound like shit until we turn it on. Let's get Serum going. Come on, plugins. VSTs, because I don't know why. Okay, now we got Serum. Let's make that big for all the people around the world to see. Damn, I made that a little bit too big. I kind of regret that.
Looks great.
I'm going to turn off the old one. This is our new one. Sounds like this. Sick. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to start with the sub today because I fucking feel like it. So,
let's fucking do it.
Sub on. Got it. First wave, whatever this one is. Sub oscillator shape sine. Direct out. Volume all the way down.
All the way.
All the way. -1 octave. That sounds great. Okay. We'll come back to that. Oscillator A is on. Perfect. We're going to choose basic shapes. Basic shapes, because that's what we are. We all are basic bitches, just trying to make it in the music world. Basic.
Bass.
Okay, so we got our basic shape, and I'm gonna take it down -1 octave. Should be sounding like this. Just sub. Okay, so next we're gonna do is we're going to, yeah, we'll leave it where it is. It's gonna be a sine wave, just like so. I'm going to turn this one to remap number. I forget how I do this. Remap 4? Yeah. But I'm going to draw it. It's like this, I think. Can you pull that up for me, Parker? Make sure I'm not being dumb. Yeah, I do. Oh, look at you already on top of it today.
Oh, dude, I'm remapping all over.
Just like so. Perfect. And turn remap up to right around, what, 28%? 23. Michael Jordan. Shout out Michael Jordan. Hashtag Michael Jordan. Did you just do a snap and a point?
Yeah, dude.
Where's Michael Jordan, dude?
It's from Michael Jordan, man.
Yeah, he's the man. Okay. What else? That's all the same, right, Parker? This is all the same. Oh, yeah, we're going to turn the level all the way down. And let's get into Oscillator B. Oscillator B is going to also be a basic shape. Basic shapes. And I'm going to put this to this one, which is fucking, I don't know. It's a saw pulse.
Yeah, pulse saw.
Is it pulse width?
Yeah, I think
or is this
so.
one pulse width? That's pulse width. Fucking, I don't know.
That one's like a half.
It's a half width. Hold on, take that break. 430. It's 430 somewhere. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Sorry, I had to quit VAP. Okay, that's looking good. We're gonna turn the level all the way down, like so, and we're gonna do FM from A. Sometimes I like to switch it up. FM from A is gonna be set to 25%. And let's go ahead and make our first LFO. It's going to look like this. Move that over. Make a point. Click it down, just like so. Bam. Little half triangle. I don't know why I decided to do that rather than do a full one and change the timing. Don't ask me. Set this to envelope and leave it on quarter. And then we're going to put LFO 1 on the level of oscillator B. And we're also going to put it on the level of the sub. And turn the sub down a smidge to like right around there. That's fine. We're going to turn the level down to, on oscillator B, sorry, come back a little bit to 70. Sev zeros. Buttes. How's it sounding? Let's hear. Sick.
Nice.
Pretty much there. Okay, also we're going to put it on the remap number 4, and it's going to be 43. I never mess with remap, but I like messing with this time. Because there's like remap 1, and there's remap 2, and remap 3. And I'll just go through them really quick because it's kind of cool. Look, it's like kind of like sync, but it's different. Somebody probably knows out there. Tell us what it does.
Shout out.
Shout out in the comment. We've been shouting out a lot of people. If you write a nice comment, you get a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
You write some hate, go fuck yourself.
We'll still shout you out.
We'll still shout you out, you fucking hater.
Fucking motherfucker.
We don't even get a lot of hate.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I don't want to encourage it.
Yeah.
I just did.
Stay positive.
Stay positive, guys. Logan Paul, Maverick, Dab.
That's the third time you've mentioned him
did.
in this video.
I showed.
Jesus Christ.
Never mind. All right, let's see how it's sounding. Perfect. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Okay. Wop. Okay. Let's add some effects. What do you say?
Let's do it.
I'm not using a filter on this page.
No
filters? You proud of me?
Proud of me, Mama? So proud.
Oh, make sure you put it to mono and let's get the pitch bend right first. Sorry, Parker. We're going to put the pitch bend to +3. You can do whatever you want here. This is just how I did it because we were having trouble trying to figure out the ear of the
it's nice to create the restriction of the pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Parker.
And the what I guess the height and the depth.
Yeah. So I have here. I'm going to just go ahead and touch the pitch bend knob just like so. Just touch the knob. And I'm going to go ahead and over here Ableton says, "Oh, do you want to automate me?" I'm going to say +, that equals yes. And I have my little pitching right here. I'm going to copy that right now. And I'm going to paste it over. I'm just going to solo this for right now because...
So essentially the top point is +3 and the bottom point is -5, right?
Yes. So
no, -4.
If you're ever trying to figure out a pitch bend, like if it's like a lot of house songs go, no, 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 they have a lot of pitching, just go one D, or I mean, we don't have to go one semitone at a time with the pitch bend mod wheel, but you can just just start going little by little.
Better than like 12 and 12, and you're like
trying to get it
little fucking things.
And I'm trying to get it like in the middle. I'd rather just put it at it's at +3. Let's see if it's how it sounds all the way up. Is
Definitely.
that right? Okay, cool. Because I know that for a fact that's +3 at the very top. If that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes sense. We're gonna try to explain a lot more to you guys for those of you guys who maybe don't know Serum. We'll try to go through it, even though I'm going through really fast.
Because we love all of you.
Because we love all of you. Okay, so let's hear that sounding. So it's going up +3. Next thing we're going to do is turn on Portamento to always and turn it up to you moved it,
69.
Parker. You moved it to 69. I saw you do that on purpose.
It's 69.
I can't even go to 69.
Well, you're going to have to ask somebody.
I can't even do it,
There's
bro.
probably a YouTube tutorial on that.
Ayo. Okay, let's move along. Is the mod wheel? No, mod wheel's not doing shit, is it?
I don't think so.
Did I mod something? Click on the mod wheel 1. Click on the 1.
On this guy?
Yeah, do like a two-finger
right there.
banger.
Oh, 2-banger.
Oh, that's stupid. Leave that alone. Okay, FX. Let's start with a hyperdimension. This is going to essentially spread our sound to our left ear and our right ear, okay? We want this to be a wide sound. We have a nice, powerful kick, and we have some big sub in the middle. So this is why we're doing this. Let's go ahead and let's take the rate down a smidge to 28. That's not really a smidge. That's kind of a jump. Detone at 2.5, which is good. Mix is at what? Oh, 81. Oh, you know what? Yeah. We got time. Should I go through these ones?
Yeah, we'll just go through it.
Okay, 81. I had it saved, but I'm just going to go through because we're moving pretty quickly. 42% for the dimension. So these are two different parts of this effect. There's hyper and dimension.
And a cool thing about that detune is it really does spread the sound. So if you were layering vocals and stuff and you detune one side, it really does spread it out. So not detune it like a whole complete note.
I never thought about that.
But like maybe like a quarter tone.
So you've used like Serum FX hyperdimension on a vocal before?
No,
That's
I do
a cool
it.
idea.
I do it with auto tune. So like left side and right side, I detune one side because I think of vocals kind of like synths when you detune one side. Yeah, and then if you want to spread the vocal more, you kind of detune it. You could do it. Yeah, you could do it in auto tune. That's how I usually do it. You know that little tuning knob on the top center?
Yeah, and for those of you guys too that don't have like a wave spread or anything like that, you can use Serum FX Hyper Dimension. Serum FX comes free with Serum if you didn't already know that, and it's just the effects module of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I use it on different synths. Like I might use it on Nexus or something if I'm using that, or like maybe I'll use it on a vocal now.
Yeah.
So kind of a fun trick to be messing with Hyper Dimension to spread some stuff out. Okay, next let's get into the main part of the sound, which is this reverb filter. So I'm going to add a filter. I'm going to move that guy all the way up, and I could hear it right away in the song. In the song itself, you could hear it when the original version, and you can hear it's just you'll start to, as you keep sound designing, as you keep remaking people's stuff, it's going to help you make your sounds faster.
Yeah.
And you're also going to be able to recognize like what each filter does. I know what a reverb filter sounds like. I'm pretty sure everybody does at this point because everybody fucking uses it.
Yep.
I got the mix all the way up, and I have the cutoff set to 29 hertz. 29 hertz. 29 does not hurt. 30 hertz.
No, it does not. 30 hertz.
30 hertz.
30 definitely hurts.
For those are 30 hertz out there, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Resonance at 14. Drive at Sev 4s.
Sev 4s.
Sev 4s. Let's get it up. Let's hear how it's sounding so far. Nice. Okay. Damp at 50. Put it at noon. 50%. Perfect. Pan knob, leave where it's at. Okay, so look, this is how it's sounding so far. Now, little fun tip. If you're at home and you're remaking the sound, and some people like to go, oh, you don't make other people's sounds, make your own. Like, cool, dude. Start from something like this, and you can actually take this sound, this reverb filter. If I move this cutoff knob and I can automate it, I can do so much stuff to just this little knob right here. I can get so much different. What's it at? 29 hertz. So, like, watch. If I move this. I can get so much different stuff from this sound by itself. I can mess with the resonance. The cutoff and the resonance are really, this is a little nug of nodge. So grab your pipes, your bong load of nug of nodge right here.
Fill your pipe up with nugs.
Okay, cutoff and resonance on the reverb filter. This is the main part of this filter right here. If you mess with the cutoff and you turn the resonance all the way up, you'll get some crazy fucking sounds. Smoke that nudge in your pipe. Put that nug in your pipe and
shove
smoke
that
it.
nug in your nudge.
Yeah, shove that nug up your ass and see what happens. See if I call you Tuesday. What did I just say?
Even the higher notes with this exact sound sound fucking insane.
Yeah, like
that's a fucking dope sound too.
That's a cool little lead. Maybe it'll be in the new pack. Hey,
maybe.
All right, cool. Let's get in there. Let's keep it going. Let's get some distortion, and we're going to go with down sample.
This one's a fun one.
I like down sample. I really like using it. You like using it a lot, too.
Yeah, I use it down sample
We used a lot of down sample in the Future Bass Serum presets, and hopefully if you guys didn't already know, people that already have it, they're really enjoying it. But the presets that we made in that pack we try to do it really differently where you can get 2 sounds out of 1 preset.
Yeah.
So play around with it if you have it. Like mess with some of those macros. They're designed to like take a full saw into like a full pluck. It sounds completely different. Some of them are.
It's out of control.
Yeah. So we try to get
fully in control.
And a down sample was used for a lot of that like lo-fi type of sound for a lot of those presets that I made. Okay, so let's go. The drive is going to be set to about a little bit past noon. We'll say it like 52%.
Yeah. And
we're turning the mix down to 31. 31. All right, let's see how that's sounding. Okay, it sounds a little dirty. We're gonna clean it up. Next, EQ. We're gonna add some EQ, and we're gonna do a little. What is this thing called again? A Q? No, it's called like a bell curve. Yeah. I'm gonna lower the Q and boost the gain, like so. I'm gonna take the Q down.
How they labeled it.
I know. What is the Q at? 29%. So in case you guys didn't know, 29 hertz always. The Q, this portion of the EQ is for this side. Or I mean, it could be essentially where you want. You essentially have 2 frequencies that you can adjust here. I could do the same thing with this one if I wanted to.
Q is the size of the bell. It's like the width of the bell.
And a frequency is a specific frequency in the sound, and a band of frequencies is multiple frequencies. So what we're doing is we're boosting this band of frequency. Another nugga notch, killing it.
Yep.
Frequency, set the frequency to 2301. Was it already there?
Yeah.
I did it. 2339, that's fine. Can I get it lower?
Do typable values.
No, remember, everyone's like, do type, but I don't know. The Kermode special does not work sometimes. It gets all fucked up on the screen. Q looks good. Gain, I need to turn the gain up. Gain needs to be at like, what, 1 million dB? 12.3.
And maybe turn our master down a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to turn master down because that's going to boost. So we'll take it down to like 54. Maybe 2 more dB. There we go. All right. Next. What's next, Parker? Oh, that's it. Are we good?
Gotta do the,
Oh, I got to put some LFO on some shit.
Yeah.
What is it on? I have no idea. 2-finger click that. Oh, okay. I forgot some stuff. Oh, yeah, that's because it's on the... it was on... I had a filter on here before I took it off because it sounds better. Let's see. Yeah, click on it again for me. LFO1, A warp. Cool, we got that. And B level, and then sub oscillator. Yeah, so we got everything. That's sounding pretty good. It's a little loud, but we're going to adjust that. And I don't think I'm missing anything. Do you think I'm missing something? You got me all scared.
No, I think you're good, man. I think we're totally good.
We left all this stuff stock. We didn't really have to do anything with that because what's cool about doing an LFO and turning the volume down is this is becoming our envelope. This kind of doesn't matter anymore. If I was to move this, it wouldn't make a difference essentially because now this is, well, it could make a difference, but this is our main envelope is LFO1. Okay, so now that we're good there, let's get into the processing part of this section. So I'm going to close Serum, and I have the rack right here, which is in the download description for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and we'll go one by one, and we'll explain what each thing is doing. Now, I have had the privilege of looking at an actual Habstrakt project file before, and what I noticed that he does, he's nuts. He is so good.
Yeah, like, he's crazy.
And it's not always a rule, but like I've noticed that he uses a lot of OTT, but his sounds just bite, you know? Like you got to be careful when you do that because it could sound really bad.
Yeah, just it's all gain staging.
Yeah.
If you do it correctly, you can use 6 OTTs and have it sound, fine.
And he's like making dope sounds in like Operator, stock Operator in Ableton. But he's got like a bunch of OTTs, erosion, all these crazy effects that I don't even play with that much. But get creative with this stuff. I mean, you could put 7 OTTs on a track. I'm not going to say it's going to sound good, but there's always a reason for why we're doing something, okay? And I'll try to explain that as I go here. So the first thing I have on this rack is I have Overdrive. I wanted to dirty up the sound a little bit more, push it. I usually put Overdrive first on a lot of tracks when I first start making them because I want it to be louder and I want it to get that grit, especially if it's a bass sound. So I have the Hertz at 685 and the Q is at 8.82, drives at 30%. Tones at 50, dynamics, which is the built-in compressor in Overdrive. So if you turn that down a lot of times, it can essentially clean up the sound. Sometimes it compresses it a little too much, so I don't really like it. And the dry wet's at 16%, so just a little bit. So basically only 16% of the sound is overdriven.
Yeah.
I'm going to lower the volume too to match the other one because now we're getting louder. So let's go 3.6. So now I'm going to put the OTT on, okay? OTT is over-the-top compression. We use it a lot. Essentially what it does is it compresses specific frequency ranges in your sound. So I have the high frequency range, the mid frequency and the low frequency. Output is set to 10.3. This is stock OTT, just so you know. So it's 10 dBs compressing makeup gain on the high end.
It's wild.
And the low end is at 10.3, and the mids are 5.7. So usually I put a stock OTT on, and then I like to boost the highs by clicking in this little area right here, and the mids a little bit. So what's happening is now that this is after the overdrive, it's essentially compressing that signal now. Does that make sense? Because it's going next. Next thing I add is a corpus. And a corpus, the reason why I added this was to get a little bit more of metallic sound. Let me move that over so they can see it in frame. Going little by little. Oh, shit. There's a little bit of latency on the screen I'm looking at, so bear with me, folks.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Stop. Okay, so corpus. This made a huge difference. Thank you, Parker. Parker always comes through in the last minute and goes, yo, bro, that pitch is wrong. Put this on or that. So corpus, we are using, most people use pipe or whatever, pipe it down. But we're using beam because we're beaming it up. And with beam, we have the tune set at 261.63, which is a C, which probably should have been a D. But it sounds fine.
Yeah.
So you can mess with that too and change some stuff around. Decay, make sure you turn the decay all the way down. If that's all the way up, it sounds fucked. Materials at 0, and we have it set to medium. You can mess with some of these if you want to get some different sounds. It's kind of fun. And dry wet's at 41%. Now, just like with reverb, if I put an OTT after something, it's going to make it a lot bigger. So with this sound, I wanted to make that metal sound come out a lot more. So I put on another OTT because that's what Habstrakt would do. He would put on 7 OTTs. Just kidding. I don't know if that's true or not.
Shout out Habby.
Shout out Habby. Okay, so here I have the OTT, same kind of deal. I have this one at 62%. Did I mention the dry wet mix of the first one?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll go back
over. It was
over
at like 38%.
Yeah. Okay, so the first OTT was at 36%.
36.
Okay, so this OTT right here, same thing. Stock, pull up some highs, pull up some mids, just like so, and put it at 62%. So let's hear how that's sounding. We're getting a lot more volume, so now we can turn it down, get it in the mix a little bit better. And the other thing that it was missing was it was a very wet sound. It was a very metallic sound.
Yeah.
So I added a lot of reverb, but a very short reverb too. Let me move that over. Thank you, Becca. Okay, so I added a reverb, and I put high and cut low, so I kind of got mostly of the low mids, the high mids, and a little bit of the highs in there still. I turned the decay down to 74.3. God, I cannot say numbers. Jeez.
743 mils.
Thank you. 743. So this is a very short decay time. This is essentially, you're not going to even, it's just going to sound really, there's no tail.
Just giving it some ambience.
That's so mean. And you could also turn this dry wet down if you want to mess with it. It's kind of like using it like a reverb filter, to be honest with you, like another one. Reflect is at 3.3 dB. This is all stock, I believe. And then I have the high and diffusion going like this. and it's cutting the sound out at the very end. I don't want a big tail. I want a short tail. And I put it at 68%. That does a lot.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's like another reverb filter. Yeah, believe it or not, the reverb filter is probably made from a reverb. Totally. I think. I don't know if that's a fact. Fact check.
Oh, the one in Serum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just reverb. It's like you can do the same thing with the reverb in there too, kind of. Next we have an EQ, and I just cut some of the low end out to make it ready for my mix, just like so. I cut some low. I boost some mids right here at whatever 341, and a little bit of the mid high at 3.29 kilohertz, and cut some of the highs in right here and added some sidechain compression, and it sounded a little something like this. And now you guys got a mean fucking sound.
Mean bass house. That shit is fucking hard.
Mess with that. Mess with all the knobs. You can get a lot of stuff in there, but mainly that reverb filter is what's making that sound. If I turn that reverb filter off, you can completely hear it. It sounds like kind of it's like super boring. But thank you guys so much for joining us. We are at XLNT Sound is the tag. We are here. We just had Future Bass come out, guys. We are on the road to 7K. This is insane. We're getting like, dude, it's crazy. Check out Future Bass if you guys haven't already. It's on our website. Check out all our other packs we have. Show them Cartel, Becca. Bam. Show them Cartel. Right. We got Cartel there. Bam. Yeah, Hybrid Trap and Future Bass. We got Dub Sauce. We got Effectuals. A lot of stuff. Go check out all of our stuff, as well as if you want any of our other videos, any other free downloads that we've done before in prior videos. All of those downloads are now on our website, so you can download everything. That's like a whole pack in there for free.
Go download them for free, and then go check out the videos and see how we made them.
If you don't want to, if you don't want to get a pack, go get all the stuff we have there for free. www.xlntsound.com. That is the tag. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys give us a sub if you're not subscribed, a saturated sub, a limited like, a compressed comment. What else?
And a fucking I don't know.
Tiny horns.
Yeah, comment some tiny horns.
Get us some tiny horns, just like so. Thank you, Becca and Raul in the back. Show your beautiful selves. What's up, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Babe, check out Babe's SoundCloud, BAB3. Shout out, Babe. And let's play this on the way out. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.